Okay, how many of you already feel like ChatGPT is secretly your best friend? Have you ever typed any personal stories to ChatGPT and ask comments, ask answers, and or in the middle of the night you wake up, you have a lot of thoughts in your mind, you want it because you're overthinking about it, and you just type it out and kind of waiting for ChatGPT to give you the comforting answer. I've definitely done those things before, and then I just slowly feel like a lot of time and automatically turn on ChatGPT and start to looking for answer. And a couple of days ago, I realized they have this new function that you can literally share your screen with ChatGPT. I did a little experiment and it completely shocked me. So when you share your screen with ChatGPT, I did like when I do editing with CapCut, I'm like, okay, this is what I'm editing. What do you suggest? Like the beginning, how should I add a text? How should I, like, what do you suggest? And ChatGPT just like talking to me and give me the answer. I also did try with TikTok. I was watching the TikTok on the screen, and it can watch with me and tell me what's going on, what you've been watching. It's very interesting. Oh, it creeps me out because it's just like, who do you ever share screen with? I don't even share screen with my husband or my family. It's such an intimate experience, but you can do that with ChatGPT. Is it creepy? Yes, it is. And is it comforting? Also, it is. So, and then all this little function just popping here and there. It's exciting, but at the same time, you're like, what's next? What's gonna happen next? The other day, I had a conversation with my friend online, and she was saying how she used ChatGPT as a consultant for her new relationship. Say when she had a chat with a guy online through phone, and then she will screenshot all the conversations, let ChatGPT runs it, and give her suggestions about, do you think this guy is into me? Do you think we're a good match? Like why he say things like that? I was like, so do you mean if ChatGPT said this guy is bad, like you shouldn't date this guy, or I think this guy, or like I don't know if ChatGPT will say that, but perhaps ChatGPT will guide you certain direction based on how you ask the question. Are you going to make decision because ChatGPT suggests? She's like, I don't know, but I feel like ChatGPT is right. So we're saying perhaps we're making a lot of little decisions because of the conversation we have with AI. It's already happening, and the relationship between us and the AI, or in the future with robot, it's slowly changing. Like it's very easy to feel addicted to these non-being creatures. For example, another friend I had a conversation with is living in China, talking about how Chinese young women are super obsessed with all this character from the game called Love and Deep Space. Go check it out. This is the game. So my friend said her friend is Chinese. She lives in China. She's like around 35 years old, and she literally dates these characters, and then she doesn't even want to date a real person because they are so addictive. It's a game, and it's really, really addictive. I was thinking to download this game. It takes a lot of space on my phone, and then I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna research about this game, and I watched a lot of videos about it, and I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't start. And I saw this article, it shocked me. Better than real life, young Chinese women find virtual romance in mobile game Love and Deep Space. Some girl went all the way to like celebrate the character's birthday by renting the whole shopping mall. And then, or like some people like decorate a high-speed train with their photos, and someone even staged a whole drone show for those characters. They're like completely in love with these characters, and I'm not so surprised because based on the game, the character I've seen, I can see exactly the beauty standard of those men. It's like really targeting on Chinese lady. They're gorgeous. So I'm like, oh my god. So no wonder why a lot of women think why date a real man who's like control you or being a bad partner, instead of interact with these characters that not just entertainment, they're like fulfill your desire, provide this support and emotional fulfillment. And keep in mind, these characters are not AI, they're pre-script and they're voice acted. So they're not AI characters, not even. But one day it will be. Like Elon Musk post online about Annie. He's like, we can start to change clothes for her too. I guess that's his goal, to make Annie become the companion man cannot live with. Like they want to date her instead of dating a real woman. That's very possible. I can totally imagine one day when we have the AR glasses and then you can see the hologram with some characters you love right in front of you. You will start to go out and dating this character with your AR glasses. Do you think it's possible? I do think it's very possible, and it's not going to be that far away, because right now it's just through the screen. Like this game is just through your phone. That much emotional engagement, it's quite surprising, and it's pretty realistic. I don't remember when I see this article about research. It's basically said humans don't really need AI to be real. It just needs to be responsive. Like it's enough for the brain to feel that is a companion, even more like a soulmate. Like we don't actually need a thing to be real to fall in love with a soulmate. Does that make sense? So I throw a lot of things like that because recently the conversation I have with friends or client or people that are around me are all talking about AI and talk about how much it affects our life, because we all want to be conscious about it. And we come up with the conclusion is having this curiosity strength, like keep asking questions and be curious about every little thing we see, every little conversation we have, is super helpful for our brain not falling into the hole so easy. At the same time, you don't lose the passion to try new things, and you don't feel so much fear of all this new technology throwing at you. So I guess that's why I want to make this video, to share this curiosity power, to engaging with you guys, to ask questions and answer it together. And at the same time, because a lot of us are feeling this creativity, we still want to feel creative. We still want to have this human touch for everything. How do we not feel addictive to like very quick answer, responsive entertainment? How do we keep this feeling of being creative and curious about things? And I want to share one of the video I watched the other day about this one of my favorite Japanese singer, Hikaru Utada, and then the writer Yuva Noah Harari. It's like a 1 hour conversation, but it's so good. And then they actually conclude with like this curiosity part. The best part I like is when he keep asking questions to the singer about how, when she make music, what is the best part of being a creative person, a musician, to create music, and what she think about the future of AI music. And she was mentioning one thing that I think is the best part to describe how what is the human touch and how we as human create things. She said when she's making music, it's like fishing. So you sit there and then most of the time you have to let inspiration come, like let the music comes to you, and then being patient and waiting for the result sometimes is part of the process. So as a human being, when we create things, we need this gap, sometimes the struggle is real and is part of the creative process. And that's so true, because when the AI definitely don't have this struggle part, everything seems to have a quick answer, and either right or wrong, it will just give you the response right away. So when we use AI for a very long time, we start to stop asking questions, and we start to really looking for the answer right away. But we forgot sometimes waiting for the answer, open to possibilities, and then waiting for that best notes to arrive to to your mind is the best part of being human being. What do you think? I really think this is the core belief and the core human touch we need to focus and talk about and don't get rid of. And if you're in my channel for a long time, you definitely know I love new things. I love trying new things, and I'm not gonna stop myself trying all the AI tools and throw myself out there to experience all this new technology, because it's so exciting and I can't wait to try all the new technologies, and I want to share this with you guys. But at the same time, I really don't want to lose this imagination, the open heart to the possibilities, because I think that's where the creativity is. The uncertainty is the charm, and the struggling process is part of who we are. So here's the question I want to know from you guys. I want to hear the answer. So if one day, which is kind of already happening, if AI can provide you the best movie you want to watch, the best music you want to hear, the best friend you want to hang out with, it's just the best boyfriend, the best husband, the best girlfriend, whatever is out there for you, what is one thing that you still want to struggle for? Anything you feel like you still want to struggle, you still want to take time to get there, you still want to take time to achieve, please comment in my video. I love to hear this. You can agree or disagree. This is the time to start these conversations. And if you like my video, please click like and share it with your friends, and subscribe my channel for new updates every week. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care. Bye.